I think that the reason that I don't listen to a lot of internet radio is because there's not people. Like, it's just song after song. And I'm really, like, my mom was a huge music person, and she could tell you everything about every artist, and my husband's the same way. And I really could, I don't want to say I could care less, but I like listening to music, but I don't care about, like, who wrote it and who did that and who did that. But it's, like, more personal whenever they're talking about it, or, like, whenever they, like, somebody dedicates a song to somebody, or just the personalization of radio is what I really like.
With Pandora and the internet, you don't get that personal feeling. You're just listening to music. And even though I love listening to the country music, I also like listening to, you know, what's going on in the Philadelphia area, what's, you know, like the ski day. You wouldn't hear that if you were listening to Pandora. You know what I mean? So you get more information from listening to the radio. So, like that.
Pandora just gives us whatever song we want or whatever artist we want, but there's not a lot of personality behind it.
I mean, yes, they play a lot of music, the other people do, but it's not just about the music. It's about the guys that are on the radio. It's the DJs. It's just, they're awesome. They really, I can't stress it enough, because they're good people, really are.
I guess just like the interaction, because they're local, and Pandora's not. I mean, it's just music. And WIVK, the DJs actually talk, and they interact with their listeners.
You're going to hear the same music, but you're going to hear about community events, and you're going to hear local personalities. And Sirius has never brought somebody to the Holman Center, and Sirius has never, I don't know, supported the local animal shelter, and they did this past weekend. So, I mean, if my money is going to go somewhere, or my listening is going to go somewhere, it's going to be local.
I'm not a big fan of internet radio. I mean, there is less commercials, but there's no information whatsoever. If you want internet radio or music on the internet, all you want is the music, you know, which I love music, don't get me wrong, but there's other things I need to know about.
The only internet radio I can really say is Pandora or like iTunes radio. But I don't really like them because they tend to loop. Like, once I listen, like, especially with an 8-hour workday, like, I'll notice that I'm hearing the same song. Not that I don't on a top 40 station, but at the same time, like, you just hear the same songs over and over again. You don't get those added personalities that you do throughout the day. Which, if I'm going to hear a song over and over again, I'd rather, like, at least have it spaced out and have that kind of, you know, be able to get that chuckle from somebody, a radio show personality, than just listening to a loop.